Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for showing up today. We have an important announcement to make on the results of the fatal fire in Byron from 2016. First, I want to do some introductions. All the way on the far outside is Captain Chris Endress with Illinois State Police Zone 2 Investigations. Next, we have Ogle County Coroner Lou Finch. Next to him is Ogle County State's Attorney Eric Morrow. On the outside to my left is Deputy Chief Tim Salo with Byron Fire Protection District, and to his immediate right is Chief Todd Murray with the Byron Police Department. At the conclusion of this press conference, we will not be taking any questions, and there won't be any additional information provided. With that, on December 19, 2006, the Byron Police Department, Byron Fire Protection District, and Ogle County Sheriff's Office responded to a house fire at 2020 Silverthorne Drive in the city of Byron. Margaret Maggie Meyer, 31, and her son Amos Meyer, 3, died as a result of that fire. The Ogle County Sheriff's Office immediately began an investigation into this suspicious fire with local, state, and federal partners. Those include the Byron Police Department, Illinois State Police Zone 2 Investigations, Ogle County Coroner's Office, Illinois State Police Crime Scene Services, the Illinois Fire Marshal, and technical assistance was provided by the Illinois Attorney General's Office and the FBI. During the course of the 18-month investigation, significant evidence was gathered, and as a result, yesterday, October 8th, 2019, an Ogle County grand jury entered an indictment charging Duane D.C. Meyer, 37, of Byron, the ex-husband of Maggie and the father of Amos, on 4 counts of first-degree murder, 2 counts of aggravated arson, 1 count of concealment of a homicidal death. Duane Meyer was arrested at approximately 6 a.m. this morning without incident in Byron, and during his arrest, Duane Meyer was found to be in possession of a loaded firearm. He was additionally charged with unlawful use of a weapon. He is currently housed in the Ogle County Jail with a $10 million bond being set. With that, I'm going to turn it over to State's Attorney Eric Morrow, who has some remarks as well.
Thank you, Sheriff. And I again want to thank everyone for being here today. Just to supplement a little bit of what Sheriff VanVickle just said, yesterday on October 8th, our office presented the case of people in the state of Illinois versus Duane Meyer to the Ogle County grand jury. After a thorough presentation, the grand jury did return an indictment which alleged 7 counts, 4 of which were first-degree murder. 2 of those were aggravated arson, and 1 was concealment of a homicidal death. I would note that if the defendant is convicted of the 2 count of the murder cases, this would be a natural life sentence. I want to recognize the fact that these charges are the culmination of a collaborative effort between the Ogle County State's Attorney's Office and the law enforcement agencies that the Sheriff mentioned, including the Ogle County Sheriff's Office, Byron Police Department, Illinois State Police, Illinois State Fire Marshal, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Illinois Attorney General's High-Tech Crime Bureau. Those offices are represented by the people here at the podium, but they're also represented by many of the officers that are here in the back of the room that did a lot of the legwork and were the boots on the ground that led to these indictments. I would note that the investigation produced in excess of 35,000 pages of documents and other evidence, and was active and ongoing until the last few weeks. Again, I want to commend all the law enforcement officers that were involved for their extensive and thorough investigation. Upon the return of the indictment by the grand jury yesterday, I requested an arrest warrant for the defendant in the amount of $10 million. Judge John B. Rowe granted that request and issued a warrant in that amount. The arrest warrant was served by law enforcement this morning, and the defendant is currently being held in the Ogle County Jail on that bond. Under Illinois law, the defendant would be required to post at this time $1 million cash to be released from custody. This matter is set for an arraignment this afternoon, which is October 9th at 3 p.m. in the Ogle County Judicial Center. At that time, the defendant will formally be advised of the charges against him. Thank
that's all we have for today. Thank you. I'll leave the sheet, my sheet here, I can,
I've got
Texter's
some.
got
Yep.
some too, he'll bring them up.